we're like, oh man. If you're the one that actually caused the explosion, caused the collateral damage, who the fuck else are gonna look at?
Oh, this is the link up we've been all waiting for.
And you think, and honestly, no. And honestly, do you honestly think?
Hold on,
wait.
But I love you.
Nigga.
This nigga's
What is
arm,
wrong with
bro.
this nigga? Oh my god.
She was a fucking itch.
But that's the whole.
She turned this.
That's the whole point of my conversation is that the people have a very righteous reason to look that way at this nigga Simone.
What's good, yo? We back, rttv. And if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
smash
that subscribe button. And we're back with Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann. But that guru ain't lacking.
Since the 7-year time skip, this show hasn't been lacking.
The aliens pulled up 7 years later and they packing.
They pulled up to the city and the whole city was slacking.
Hitting up all these gunmen's like it's packed.
And the way they shooting, there ain't gonna be no applause, just a whole lot of clapping.
And what the hell was Yoko with her rack, man? Because we don't know what the fuck she got right now. Yeah, where are you?
It's not just her titties.
Alright, so Rossiu, he actually brings back Lordgenome, aka the Spiral King. He revives his head and he reveals all the information we needed to know.
Like this.
Yeah. He's like, yo, they actually were limiting our population of humans on the surface of this planet. Right?
Yep.
Which is why he made people go underneath to protect the people. The Spiral King was good.
He was good this whole time.
Yeah.
He just looked evil.
Exactly.
Sounded evil.
Exactly.
Had spirals for eyes.
Exactly. But Simone is in a tough place, man. He's fighting these anti-spiral shit.
Not only that though.
What?
He's
locked up.
Oh,
They
shit.
won't let him
Yeah, he's
out.
locked up. They got his girl.
It's all your fault.
Wow, man.
You try to save the city and shit. Somebody gotta take the blame. I ain't taking the shit. Shit, matter of fact, my nigga, here you go. Here's the blame.
Somebody said gotta roll, yo.
Yeah.
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 They went from 100 to 0 real quick. He proposed to his girl. She said
He went
yes.
from 100 to 0.
Real quick.
Wow.
Now his girl's a op. Now he going
decline.
to jail.
Is that when you start off a game like Need for Speed and they give you the best car for the first, and then you go
And then you
back
get robbed.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
bottom.
Then you get robbed or like
you get arrested, you come
you
back,
lose the race and you had to give up your pink slip or some shit. Like,
now you're back to a fucking Miata.
all right, well, let's get into the next episode, man. If you guys want to watch ahead on our Gurren Lagann reactions, make sure you check out our Patreon, where you can catch the full uncut reactions as well. Patreon.com/rttv_. We will survive by any means necessary. Malcolm X.
Who's
Episode
surviving
19.
Lagann? Who's surviving Lagann?
自由を求めた戦いが滅亡を呼ぶのか、ニアを失ったシモンに絶望の手錠がかかる。
Rossiu, you a snake.
I told you, that nigga had a face of a nigga I don't trust, bro.
It's how quickly people change, though.
Yeah, like I was never evil, but I saved their lives multiple times. I built up the city along with my people that you're living in right now that you're trying to come at me about.
Nah, that's wild, bro.
Crazy.
So,
先ほどのあなたの迂闊な戦いも全て見られてしまった。もう変わりようがない。
My reckless fight that actually saved people, right?
It's just that he did some crazy shit in the last like hour. You know what I'm saying?
But that.
Oh,
yeah.
damn, it's down communist statue.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's not even Simone. What the fuck?
What comedy got to do with this
Yeah.
shit? My name is Simone, not Kamina.
今のあなたは昔のロージェノムと同じなのです。僕たちはいつも誰かを犠牲にして前に進んできた。僕の母さん、そして神田さん。そうなります。
ふざけるな。言っていいことと悪いことがあるんだぞ。おい、貴様、本気でそう思ってるのか。
Damn, Rossiu, I ain't foresee this.
How did you not notice this?
Rossiu's
Yeah.
a bitch.
7 years could do a lot to a nigga, man.
Right?
成長というものがまるでない。
お前の目、
Oh, it was.
Hey, wow.
That's true.
Wow, that's good job in the show with that. That's true.
何も分かっていない。7年間何も変わろうとしなかった。
今は何がどうなるか分からんご時世だからな。
Yeah, yo, the streets is hot right now, bro.
Now there's chaos in the city. You arrest a leader,
But I understand why they're bugging out, cause nigga, apocalypse is coming, nigga, to them. So they're,
Nah,
they're
I
just,
feel you, but
they're
like-
just wilding right now.
No, I feel you. I'm saying that with other dude. How you say his name? Rossiu.
Rossiu.
Rossiu. With Rossiu, it's like you're not doing anything to calm the populace.
アーテンボロ、このレポートロシュに回しといて。やってんだ。誰が私を回せって言ったの？まったく。
地下1000メートル以上で月衝突の衝撃に耐えられると想定される構造の地下都市は全世界で36、約64万人の収容が可能です。
すごい。さすがは螺旋王。こんなカードを隠していたと。
Wow.
大体よ、マリンボウが弁護士ってのは無茶だろ。しかも検事が銀ブレで、てめえが裁判官。なんからまともな裁判するつもりなんかねえ。
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. I'm like, where was the trial?
This is not democracy.
ロシュ真相指令を中心にね。
So he just put himself into the new position of the Supreme Commander.
Rossiu should be the one to blame. He was the one handling all the affairs.
シェルター構築予定地のリットナーに無眼反応。今までのものよりかなり大型です。
Damn, so for the next 2 weeks, these dudes are about to come down and oh my god, they came with like, oh
Wow.
man.
Wow, what the fuck is
They're
that?
about
Is
to
a ship?
They're
that
dropping
has-
off, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a cargo ship for all the ships. This is dumb. I can't stand him.
It's funny because Rossiu acts like he doesn't know Simon or something like that.
Right?
You
Yeah.
watch this nigga do that.
You know that he only that last attack he was only just trying to protect the city.
爆弾の設置も忘れるな。急がせろ。
They're doing Simon dirty, bro.
Yeah, like, I can't stand this nigga, bro. Rossiu is so trash, bro.
Makes for a good show though. Somebody had to be that guy.
でもシモンって逮捕されたんだろ？どうなってんだ？
国民の皆さんは全世界36カ所の巨大地下シェルターに対し、シェルターのないカミナシティ近辺の住民は超ド級巨大スペース大岩で低層圏外に一時退避します。
That's the shit he had underneath there? Like
Yeah,
a way
I
to
guess
carry
so.
a lot of people.
That shit is huge, bro.
It's really crazy that they're really punishing Simone for Collateral.
相手は足が遅い。話しすぎないように合わせるぞ。はい。ビームが止んだ。
Oh, what the fuck? These niggas just unlocked a whole new move, yo.
くれるぜまったく。なるほど。試してみるか。
What the hell?
Oh,
That's a
fuck.
cheat code.
They know what they're doing.
Damn, Nia, you seen I was about to take a dub right there, yo.
That's dope, bro.
Wow.
I love he
They
has a
killed that.
face on his chest, bro.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Boom. Kaka, boom, nigga.
Oh, man, bro.
Nigga, he just saved the city, bro.
Fireworks like the 4th of July, nigga.
It's going to the city, bro.
Oh, what happened?
That shit got fucked up. It must have got. Imagine that's Yoko.
Gimme.
Oh. Yeah, I thought it was Yoko Loco. Oh, they're putting in work.
Damn.
That's the first time I've seen anybody outside of Gurren
Oh
taking somebody out.
wow, that was smart.
Oh.
This music's different.
Samurai Champloo vibes, bro.
Yeah, right. This nigga's
What is
arm,
wrong with
bro.
this nigga? Oh my gosh.
Oh, because they figured out, oh yeah, we got a new weapon that works, my nigga.
Yeah, I must say this is probably the stupidest shit I've seen in the show.
This was so trash, bro.
I'm gonna just murk my best soldier because somebody gotta pay. Man, I would have told that whole people kiss my black ass.
It's like, you involved my sister in this shit, bro?
What's wrong with it? She's bugging, bro. They're all
I
bugging.
volunteered.
Oh, okay.
I thought they said that they already executed him. I'm like, what?
I thought it said 2 for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute, you
Yeah.
do my boy dirty off screen? I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Oh, this is the link up we've been all
Viral.
waiting for.
Viral.
Oh, shit. Movie.
These people, yo, Rossiu is annoying, bro.
Gotta come on some jacuzzi.
It's whack just because collateral damage is gonna happen if you're going up against an enemy that you know nothing about, right? Now, I don't think that you could arrest a commander because he fought to protect the people and there was collateral damage. I think you sit back and you try. They did one thing right where they tried to figure out a weapon to where the people won't get hurt, where they'll be able to contain the blast. But I think you sit down and you have a plan with your leader and try to figure out a better way of trying to take down the enemy. Instead of sending him to jail.
I mean,
for something that he didn't know. For something that
the main
none of us
thing,
knew.
it's not even about what he did that got him really locked up. It's more the fact that Rossiu's like, yo, my nigga, I already want to be on top and shit like that. I want to be the leader because I never agree with the way you go about fucking running the city right here, Communist City. And on top of that, people's already looking for somebody to blame. Perfect. I can put the blame on this nigga, Simone, so that I can be over there, beat a head nigga, and I can run shit. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Somebody even brought it up. She was like, wow, it's been a coup d'etat this whole time and shit.
And you gotta think about the fact that he had this conversation with Nia when she turned into anti-spiral on live where everybody can hear. That happens to be his fiance and the girl who just told him that they're about to die in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, Simone. So you've been with this girl for 7 years. You ain't know she was about to do this to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot to think about why they're locking up Simone. Although and the fact that he was like, yo, let me out. I could defeat this squad of anti-spirals with Gurren Lagann. He fails to do so. The nigga comes up with a new tech to defeat it.
Yeah.
So it's like, we don't need Simone.
We don't gotta rely on you no more,
or
my boy.
Gurren Lagann anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Until they do.
Yeah.
Until they do.
Wow.
Because they know, even the Spiral King knows that the Spiral essentially could take out the anti-spirals. And the weapons that you guys have now, it may work for the time being, but at the end of the day, these were not the original weapons that were meant to take down this enemy. So, Rossiu, you a dumbass.
But even Lordgenome, didn't they lose the war?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They basically, because those people that was the guardians and shit like that, the person that had it, and they violated them. They even went to other worlds.
They went to space, yeah.
Yeah, and they went to other worlds that have the spiral ability and fucked them up and shit. Mm-hmm. So, you guys got too advanced. You gotta go.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, I'd rather have Simon on my side than against me. I'd rather, even if, I understand that to keep public happiness, whatever the real word is for that, keep everybody content with shit, somebody got to go down for it. But at the end of the day, if I'm Rossiu, I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, bro, you know I had to do what I had to do. We don't necessarily meet eye to eye on how we should run shit. But, I'm definitely going to let you fight. You want to fight, bro? You going to fight. Hey, if you go down trying to defend my shit, okay.
Okay.
You're like, all right, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? You gonna keep helping me. Hey, Gurren Lagann get smoked out this bitch. That's not on me. But at the end of the day, you wanna help? Say less. I need all the help I can get.
But you wouldn't feel that way if you just kill mad people trying to help me.
Say again?
Because you remember he fought the anti-spiral and he hit him with an attack and that shit just reflected and destroyed the whole city.
Yeah, mad explosions hit the floor. That was the first time that he went against those the anti-spirals.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, that's why he's getting a lot of flack for that right now.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna hold you. I think that's the one situation I could say that he should have gone about it in like a more strategic way in terms of analyzing the situation before attacking, because he had no idea what would happen after, you know, attacking and destroying
Oh,
shit.
you're talking about when we were like that they should have had a cleanup crew type shit because the destruction that happened fucked everything up, even though he defeated the enemy.
Yeah, but how was anybody supposed to know? Because the other two people, the two kids, kid with the red hair and shorty, they went to attack him before Gurren Lagann came to the attack. So if they ended up finding a way to explode the ship, the same thing would have happened. So how are you supposed to know that?
It's because, I mean, you're the person that actually made this shit explode and went head on with it. He actually advised him not to even go into battle and stuff. So the fact that you went against my actual like advice about how to go about it, nigga, he could have drew him out to the desert and fought. That would have been smarter on some real shit. Because if you don't know the enemy, you don't know what type of like explosive attacks that shit got. Fuck it, let's play it safe and go to the cut like Goku always does.
But you could say
Goku
the same.
always did that
But
shit.
you're right. You're right. You could say the same about the people that they sent into battle too. Because at the end of the day, those people were, before he got on the battlefield, those people were fighting in the city. Now, how are you supposed to know that when I destroy this ship, all of a sudden all the particles are going to explode? You're not supposed to know that.
Hindsight 2020,
even so, he told him not to join the battlefield because he's like, you're the leader. You can't afford to get hurt. That's why he told him not to join the battlefield.
Of course.
Not necessarily because,
if you're the one that actually caused the explosion, caused the collateral damage, because you defeated the enemy, who the fuck else are going to look at? It's not surprising that they're going to point the blame on the person that actually caused the collateral damage.
I'm just saying that when you're in a war, especially when you're fighting with mechas in a city, you have to expect there to be some sort of collateral damage. And I feel like even so, he would have tried to find some way to redeem himself, but Rossiu didn't even give him that chance to even speak to the people because he just ran up on him and was just like, I'm going to arrest you. Because off rip prior to this, he was like, I'm going to arrest him anyway.
Bro, hindsight's 2020. And if we're fighting an enemy that nobody know, nigga, I don't know. Like, Pat, nigga, some shit come up from hell right now, Pat. We gotta defeat it. I kill that shit. It blows up 300 yards of where we're near. My nigga, what? I didn't know how to defeat that. Did you? What was your idea, stupid?
No, I agree. I'm saying that I'm not surprised that these people are feeling that way because of the fact.
That's not logical.
It's pretty logical how public perception could go that way, my nigga.
My whole shit in my mind though is like, what? So you're saying, he should have let him away. I mean, yeah.
I'm saying if I could give a suggestion of how you could handle it, because I'm trying to figure out like, all right, what are things that Simon actually did wrong? Because Simon's obviously not a perfect leader. He obviously did shit wrong. So I have to find the things that he could have altered. That's one thing I can say. Y'all niggas looking at it as if Simon's is fucking
I'm saying in theory that may have worked. In practice, we don't know. So what I did, I took out the enemy. The enemy's dead.
But that happened in this actual fight. They fought in the desert away from Communist City and it worked. And that only happened because of the continuous fights that we had against him. And I know, but I'm saying if you would think about it more, then you could possibly have came up with that solution. And from them fighting, they was able to like come up with that because we recognize how these niggas go about it. And like,
if I get to see you do something 3 times and I'm the 4th nigga, I hope that I'm better at it on the 4th time than you were the 1st time because you didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Like, you're like, these people know now. But if I had to do some shit that was unknown to the rest of the world, if I figure it out the way I figure it out, you could argue that, that wasn't the right way. But what the fuck was the right way?
The issue is with Simon is that he has a 1-track mind, and that's what they're trying to say. Like, and that's what Rossiu's been trying to tell him for a while too. Is like, nigga, all you want to do is get in Gurren Lagann and fight. There's other ways to lead these people. That way of leading people wasn't necessarily the best option. That's what Pat was saying. There's other ways to do this kind of shit.
I do believe. Okay, I get it in that sense. However, the reason why I say this is just because nobody knew the right course of action in that situation.
But he's a commander, man.
Not even Rossiu knew, and Rossiu is the right hand. Rossiu is supposed to be the Shikamaru, the person that's going to tell you what is the right thing to do in this situation. He couldn't even tell him the right thing to do in the situation. Now, one thing I do get is that him talking to his shorty, and she just turned into an op. Does it look crazy? In a sense, yes, right?
In a sense.
every sense.
Yes. But like,
In every
but it's
sense.
not
Yeah,
like
there's
it's
no sense
not
that it
like
doesn't
in the
look crazy.
conversation. It's not like he was over here egging her on. That's the only reason why I kind of don't agree with
It's just the fact you were sleeping with the enemy this whole time
It's just
for
the fact
7
it was
years.
not that he was egging her on. I believe even when the conversation was recorded, he was trying to convince her like, yo, stop what you're doing. Why are you doing this? Like, that's the only thing that's kind of mind-boggling to me. If you see him actually saying, yo, let's not do this. Stop what you're doing. What you're doing is wrong, right? And then you get mad about him saying that, then what?
You know, all
Like,
things.
that's the only thing, though.
Everything
But
looks
in real
different
life
because
perspective, though.
Yeah, that's all. Like everything looks even crazier on top of that too. Like basically, you can't look at all these things with a regular lens because he's a commander. So everything automatically you gotta look at it different. If
I
shit
feel you.
hits the fan, I am forced to look at you because you're the person that's responsible for this city and our livelihood. So it's like, it's not far-fetched that the people are gonna really look at you like, yo, this is your fault.
No, I feel you. I do
In
get
all
that. But
aspects.
here's my thing. As a commander too, if I am watching the commander and I'm seeing that he's trying to do everything possible to pretty much protect us and get us out of this situation, I'm not gonna be.
I don't think you will. Only because I'm thinking like if Joe Biden, the president of the United States, his wife comes out and she attacks the United States, and Joe Biden had to fight on his turf, and mad people died. Joe Biden will get blamed for that, nigga.
100%.
Especially if he's like, "Please, wife, stop attacking us," and she attacks anyway. Like, yo, Joe Biden's an idiot, nigga. People would be like, "Yo, he's an idiot, bro. He was married to this wife who attacked us, and whether he fought or not, nigga, he failed. People died. He would still get the blame for that fight, bro."
Like, I be in my head thinking like, damn,
You don't
yo.
think so?
So maybe even try to go against this girl in the household this whole time, and she finally lashed out and said, "Fuck everybody," and attacked my nigga. I be thinking so much crazy about
I think
him.
it's different, but I
get what you're saying.
but I think it's different because, like, if we're talking practicality here, like that's practical. Like, yo, if my wife, right, she probably had to steal information from me to go do, like, if that's the only thing I would think with Joe Biden. Clearly, she's robbed information from the president, was able to.
And she robbed the information from the president.
Yes,
you would think
and
he's
I would
an
blame
idiot?
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, in this situation, it's not that. Not that the people understand that. But my nigga, Simone didn't give her shit. She was a fucking idiot.
But that's the whole.
She turned into some fucking shit.
That's the whole point of my conversation is that the people have a very righteous reason to look that way at this nigga Simone.
But like,
so you just agreed of that. Like, you're thinking about it in a way you're watching the show. Your perspective has way more of a difference compared to the people.
But my whole thing is like, then even with the people, right? Why? Here's my thing. If all this shit happened and Simone really sat back and he didn't do anything, he took no course of action, and then that conversation happened where everybody saw it, I think that would look crazier. Rather than me actually going in the battlefield, at least making some sort of effort to try to protect my city, right?
He's doomed either way, bro. Simone's doomed either way.
That's crazy,
This is how I think about it in this situation. Because you would agree that she's possessed, right? She's in some type of way, she's not herself, right? I get a girlfriend. I get a girl. She's my girl. Yeah. One day she turned, everybody sees. Listen, I'm helping you out. Follow me here. Follow me here. I got a girlfriend. You've met this girl a lot of times.
Yes.
My nigga. One day you see the devil in that girl's eyes.
See
the absolute devil. I mean, yo, this girl's walking on all four. It's doing some weird shit, my nigga. You gonna look at me and be like, nah, I think he's working with that devil. I never seen a devil before.
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying more of like, damn, you didn't know that bitch could be a devil?
Yeah.
But my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Patrick, if your girl literally turned into, I'm not saying like she's a mean person. I'm saying, yo, they literally see her neck crack and she turned into shit. They gonna look at you and be like, yo, Ev, you should have known she had the devil out.
Nigga.
That's crazy.
You live with the girl. You live with the girl. You about to marry this girl.
Yeah.
I would think you would have seen this side before we did, nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Like that's irregular thinking.
Especially when it comes to this situation we're talking about right
I'll
now.
put it this way. I'll tell you right now, if one day any of y'all girls got red eyes, nigga, and they just started talking different, walking different, and you was like, babe, I never seen you like this. What the fuck happened? I'm not gonna be like, you seen her become that devil before.
No. Well, if something happened where like if my girl did that, went on a rampage, and some of your family members got hurt, then you'd be like, nah, this nigga's tripping. Nigga Wells was been with that girl. He's tripping. You would say that.
I wouldn't do that.
What?
I seen your girl turn into the devil.
Yeah.
I would be like, yo,
your family got hurt because of it.
But
Joel,
like
I'll blame the devil. I
knew
I brought her to your party or some shit.
My thing is like,
my nigga, I never met the devil.
I would expect
you have never met the devil.
Here's the thing, though. You wouldn't think
that's a whole different species, my nigga.
You wouldn't think that, and I'm speaking for me because I know how I am. You wouldn't think that if I've seen that side of you, right? At least one that side to that extent where it's that crazy, especially because with Simone, right? If I'd seen that side of you, you think I personally wouldn't be have common sense to be like, nah, I can't rock with you no more.
Like my girl,
and on top of that, you think and honestly, no, and honestly, do you honestly think? Hold on, wait. Do you honestly think that I wouldn't tell somebody about that shit? Like, you honestly think somebody wouldn't tell somebody about that shit?
We're talking about the public. We were talking about the...
No, but I'm saying...
You're taking it personal, but it's like...
Because this is my point. But what I'm saying is, in a situation like that, if you see some demonic shit like that, and you tell at least... Rossiu, right? In a situation like that, you will be able to know what to prepare, and he'll probably even be able to talk to you about it. And it'll suck, right? But at the end of the day, you'll be prepared for what's gonna happen, and you'll know maybe I should not be around this girl. Maybe we have to put her on lockdown because of that, right? You wouldn't think that though?
I mean, Rossiu's perspective is this, bro. He knew what when Lordgenome, the Spiral King, said XYZ when there's a million people. This is gonna happen. Yeah. He knew like we have to prepare for this. Simone was not doing anything proactive to prepare for this thing that was coming. So I feel like he already thought that he was a better leader. So when something like this happens, where like the girl that you was with for the 7 years ends up being the villain. Yeah, you go into battle.
Know it. This motherfucker's the one that's
you go into battle. I think he might even said don't jump into battle yet, and he goes anyway. And he kills mad people. I'ma obviously be like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? I told you not to do this. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like Rossiu, although it looks sneaky and shit, because obviously I think he has his own motives to assume control. He's right in what he's doing somewhat, bro.
Somewhat.
But my thing is like, that's another thing too, to that point, because he spoke to the Spiral King. Was that before this dude got to the battlefield or during he got to the battlefield? During when he got to the battlefield?
It was
after.
No, the warning was before. It was before the time skip.
Oh, I think he's talking about the conversation that I had. Yeah,
that
warning was
after.
That was pre. Time skip was the whole thing about the million people coming down. That was the last thing that we seen before the time skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love how this show, you see how the evolution of Simon when he's starts younger and then you don't know if he's a leader, then you think he's a good leader, and to the point where you guys are at now, is he even a good leader? And I think the emotions that it takes you on with his character development in the span of these short episodes is like, you don't know. It's so many twists that happen so far. It's like you don't know where this shit could go, and it's like that the whole ride. And I like that you guys had that debate literally from us not even thinking it was Kamina that would have been the leader too.
Yeah, I get you. Like, we would never think we'd had a conversation about Simone being the leader of a whole city.
This comes down to like, I think everybody plays a part. And I think that maybe Simon shouldn't play fighter, leader, everything at the same time. But Rossiu also shouldn't be full fucking dictator either.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they all play positions that if they work together in the cog, in the machine, it would work. But I think they all want to do everything, and that's what doesn't work.
It should be a Naruto and Shikamaru situation.
At the end of the day, nigga, it's like, yo, Rossiu had all the information. Simon didn't have that shit. You know what I mean? So I can't even be like, you're a better nigga. You got somebody handed you the playbook, my nigga. Like, I didn't have a playbook. I'm out here willy-nilly, bro, just throwing the fucking ball, nigga. I'm running around with my head cut off trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I don't got no play. This nigga got the whole playbook. They gonna look at me like, you wrong. No shit, you got the playbook, my nigga. Like, I didn't even know to play. I just played. Like, I went out here and was like, I'm gonna save the world. I didn't know how I was gonna save the world. I tried to figure it out on the fly. You gonna blame me because you talked to the head of the shit, and the head of the shit was like, this how it goes. My G, somebody gotta relay information. If you gonna be the dude who's smart enough to bring this dude back to life and do that shit, all right, you be that guy.
Well, actually, he didn't. I just realized that situation. He was talking to the head when Simone was talking to Nia. And that was after the battle.
Yes.
So he didn't. So he didn't have the full extent of that information until after the battle.
Yeah.
But my only thing is though, because did Simone know that Rossiu had pretty much brought the Spiral King back to life? That's a problem.
I don't think he did.
That's a problem because he didn't even
tell him that.
They never had a conversation about it. My thing is like, if I think Rossiu, if you're talking to your leader, that's something that your leader needs to know. Like, yo, we're going to bring this person back to life to get more information, right? Granted, we're going to keep him in. He's going to be contained. He's not going to have his body back. So he's not going to actually be a threat to anybody. But if what's going to happen is going to happen, we need to know as much as possible, and he didn't let him know that.
But that's the thing about it, though. That's the only thing. That's why with Rossiu, that's the thing I could agree with you on. It's like that's the thing that he's shady on. He was already planning on taking this nigga out. You feel me? So that's why all the shit that he was doing was more like, I ain't gonna tell this nigga about it. I'm already trying to take this nigga down and shit. So I'll be surprised if he did tell that nigga about that shit.
So to Evan's point, technically he did have all the cards.
The playbook?
Yeah, of course. He did have the playbook.
Of course. Yeah, but you ain't have the playbook against Flacco, nigga.
Nah, nigga, no, you know what's crazy? That nigga had his own playbook. That nigga downloaded 6 of them bitches, nigga.
That nigga practiced. That
nigga brought his own version of the game, my nigga. That nigga downloaded Madden 22.5, nigga. I don't know what that nigga did. Honestly, my nigga, I don't think I ever played
cheated.
He beat him on a deep pass and a prevent. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
That nigga got a creative player. All right, my nigga, I don't believe it.
He beat him on a deep pass and a prevent. That's crazy.
Huh?
He said he'll play you for $10 after this.
Who, you? Nigga, we're going on Twitch. Let's do it, nigga.
All right, guys. Well, that was an amazing episode. We had some great discussions here too. So let us know. What do you think about Simon's decision? Is he tweaking? Is Rossiu in the right? Or are they both bugging?
They both bugging.
Sound off down below. If it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
smash
that subscribe button. It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
Patricrt.
It's man the myth, the maniac. Wilkins _RT.
It's your boy DC.
It's your boy Robcityrt.
And that settles it at
The Round Table.